Oh, well, hey, babe. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another review of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Last night's episode was pretty good. I have to say, this whole homeless, toothless thing, girl, I'm still over here kind of laughing at it. They definitely had me literally belly laughing, tears. Okay, coming out, girl. I was just over here just tickled as because Kathy is funny as hell. But anyway, so Crystal is speaking with the ladies on seeking help for her condition. Okay, y'all know she has an eating disorder, so she's still working on that. She lets them know she heard about the conversation, but just know that I've been seeking and I'm still actively seeking help. All right, she really didn't want to go to war with nobody over her weight stuff and her, her issues or whatnot. So I mean, I couldn't really blame her with this group. But anyway, so Sutton says that she doesn't like being called a friend with liabilities. That's disrespectful. And then Sutton turns around and tells her, if you got something to say about me, you need to tell that to me. Don't sit up there and tell that to Garcelle. I'm loving how Sutton is handling Miss Erika and these other ladies. Okay. Sutton went on to let her know, like, since you want to talk about people being a liability, I just want to let you know that I was contacted by an attorney. Yes, ma'am, I was, regarding a lawsuit that your ass is involved in. Yeah, they think that I got information. All right. So since you want to talk about liabilities, let's talk about you being one. Okay. Let's be very clear about that. So I said, well, come on, Sutton, call her to the carpet. I was definitely here for it. Like, go in, Sutton, laughing my ass off. Okay. So Sutton tells Erika that she is more of a liability than she is. Come on, Sutton. I was clapping like, let's go, Sutton. So while Diana decides to flip the conversation and brings it to Garcelle, Garcelle did not necessarily like this. She was like, girl, how do we go to liability to you over here trying to call me out on something? I'm kind of like, I'm with you, Garcelle, but then I also see why Diana bringing it up, because you the one that opened the floor asking, do we have any other issues that need to be addressed? So here it is. The Miss Diana's trying to bring something to the floor. So she gonna sit up here and tell Garcelle that she's the most guarded person. Yeah, that definitely came left field. Was not really expecting that, girl. How we over here cool at one minute you don't apologize to me or whatever, and then now you want to turn around and spin it and talk about me being a guarded person. Like, girl, you don't talk to me, so I don't talk to you. I only give you what it is you give me. What the fuck is you talking about? So Diana says that she has to. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Hope that wasn't too loud. So Diana speaks on Garcelle being the most guarded. We talked about that. So Diana says that she has to work extra hard and it doesn't go anywhere. But it sounds like you ain't been working hard at all. So I'm a little confused. Okay. So Rinna asked Garcelle if she hears what Diana is saying. And it's like, first of all, ain't nobody even talking to you. So Garcelle gets upset. Right, Garcelle tells her that she tells Diana, like, okay, I would like to get to know you more. Diana says she would like to do the same. Then she looks over at Rinna like, girl, does that make you happy? Okay. And then Garcelle goes on to let her know, Garcelle, yeah, she says, does that make you happy? Because I don't understand why you would ask her that, but then not ask me. Like, why would you ask me if I hear what she's saying and not ask her if she hears what the hell it is that I'm saying? Like, that's a problem for me. So then Rinna says something like Garcelle was more aggressive in her tone, or she said something about Garcelle and the way she was acting, whereas she felt as though Diana was more calm. Girl, F you, honey. And I'm over here like, I know you're not talking when you was just going at motherfucking Sutton not too long ago. I know you're not talking about tones and how people are coming off and the energy, excuse me, or whatever. I know you're not talking like that. So Rinna tells her that she feels like Garcelle is fear or something. She's afraid of something or whatever. And Garcelle asking her, like, what am I afraid of? And then Rinna tells her that I don't know, that's something you have to figure out on your own. Why would you tell her that you think her behavior is coming from fear or whatever, but then not tell her what that particular fear you think it is? Like, I don't, why would you say that? But then have nothing to back it up. That's what I'm not getting. Like, you just wanted to say some shit, then you, girl, shut up. She is so annoying, bro. I'd be glad when they kind of break up these ladies. So then she also goes on to tell Garcelle that she wasn't operating from a place of love. She needs to come from a place of love. This is coming from the same person that sat up there and talked to Sutton and told Sutton, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. Like, you just sat up here and had a conversation with this lady. And then you turned around and flipped on her the very next day. And then now you're over here showing your ass at somebody's charity event. You're not making any sense. You're not leading with love at all. I just can't stand Rinna and the hypocrite of it all. Like, oh, I'm just good. So Lisa and Erika sit down and they try to flip. In my opinion, Lisa and Erika go out to eat. I feel like they tried to flip this situation and make it be about Sutton and call Sutton out. Talk about that's what she do. She wait until we get in front of everybody. She had an issue with being called a liability, but then she want to wait until we get in front of everybody, and she wants to bring up the whole attorney thing or whatever in front of everybody. Like she could have did that better. And it's like, yeah, she probably could have done it better, but she needed everybody to know just how much of a liability your ass is, to the point where she still has somebody else, a damn attorney, reaching out to her regarding you, but you want to consider her to be a liability. Are you serious? So she's a liability, but you got people reaching out to her. You're more of a liability than she is, because she ain't trying to get caught up in your madness. So what is you talking about? Anyway, girl, let's keep going. So then Sutton, we see where she's talking to Kyle, okay? And Kyle over here playing stupid as hell, right? Acting like, and I think this could have been at the whole 80s part, whatever kind of party they had or whatever. So Sutton is like, listen, my issue is I don't like being called, liability or whatever. And then here go Kyle playing stupid. I don't know what that means. Like, what is it? I don't know. Can you tell me? You know what? Don't worry about it. Hey, Erika. And I'm just like, why are you are so messy, girl. She having a conversation with you, not you being upset, and not you being upset with Kathy for asking you, are we going somewhere afterwards, right? Are we going afterwards because you over here stuffing your face? You keep telling her, let Sutton finish what it is that she's saying. Then you're gonna ask, is something wrong with your sister? Not you not wanting a third party in the conversation, only for you to bring a third party into the conversation. Okay. So then she asked Erika, like, what did she meant by being a liability? So Erika says, well, I mean, she's a hindrance. She's a hindrance from getting me to, from allowing me to get to know Garcelle. And I'm just like, number one, if that's what you meant, that's what you should have said. You should have said a hindrance instead of saying that lady was a liability. Number one, because liability, I do agree with saying, I think that will go more towards on your side, Miss Erika. But at the same time, I really don't think that Sutton is a hindrance for you getting to know Garcelle. I think you are your own hindrance, in my opinion. I think Garcelle pays attention and she watches and see how people moves within the circle. Based on how you move, makes a decision on whether or not she wants to actually have a close relationship with you or not. And I think that has a lot to do with why she ain't close with Diana right now. She don't like how you move. But that's just what, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, girl. So yeah, I'm like, can't nobody prevent you from getting closer to Garcelle but Garcelle. That's just what I think. Okay. What else happened? Garcelle is saying that she can't, when it comes to Erika, Erika don't really know how to treat people. You can't treat people like SHI and then want to try and be closer to me. That's a negative. That's not how that's going to work. We're not going to do that. Okay. So Dorit then tries to hop in the conversation, y'all. And she decides she wants to kind of try and flip the conversation. I cannot. She tries to flip the conversation and make it about Lisa and Sutton and not just Erika and Sutton. And I said, this is how the messy stuff starts. And then this is how Sutton somewhat gets ganged up on sometimes, because you got multiple people coming at her because y'all got a problem with her. And I don't know what that's about. I mean, like, I don't see Sutton do anything too much different than what y'all do. And most of the time, Sutton is up there defending her damn self. So I don't understand why y'all got so much of an issue. It makes me think that y'all see Sutton as the weaker link. And how dare she sit up there and try to defend herself against y'all? That's what it looks like to me. But okay. So Kathy had me hollering. I said, Kathy is so damn funny with this Toothless and Homeless Foundation. And somebody in the back said, not Toothless. I feel like it was Sheree. Somebody in the back said, not toothless and homeless. Girl, I was over there so tickled. Listen, I was so fucking tickled. And then Dorit is talking about some. No, it's called toothless, not or homeless, not toothless. And then Garcelle just said, she was over there laughing. Dorit tried to come for Garcelle. Garcelle like, girl, why you talking to me? She said, because you laughing. I'm like, bitch, we all laughing, girl. It's funny as hell. Okay, so it was just too funny. I loved it. Kathy is so funny, bruh. So anyway, so Erika calls out Garcelle, okay, for pushing the drinking problem that she tried to say that she had. So Garcelle tells Erika that she said, listen, let me tell you what it is that I said. I said that you need to identify the ratio when it comes to your medicine and your drinking, because it is coming off like you mixing your alcohol. And what I'm not liking is that Erika is coming for Garcelle, really, in my opinion, because Garcelle is not opening the door and really allowing her in how she wants to be in. Because I feel like that's the issue, right? You already not close to her and you don't like the fact that she's seeing these things, but Rinna already coming to your front door about it. So why are you upset with Garcelle? That's what I'm not understanding, right? So Erika thinks she's pushing a narrative, but she is only speaking on, and I said she's only speaking on what everybody is saying. Okay, so then again, Rinna saw the same issue. We talked about that. So Erika felt like Garcelle went to different people to address the issue with them instead of coming directly to her. But see, what's so funny to me, Erika, you sat up here and said that all of that, if anything was going on with you, Garcelle would not know because she's not one of the closest ladies to you. Everybody else is pretty much the closest ladies to you, like your best friends, which is why Garcelle said, oh yeah, I know. You guys remind us of that damn near every time we link up, in so many words. So I'm like, all she did was pull the people that's closest to you, hello, to have a conversation with them. She pulled the people closest to you, had a conversation with them about their good Judy, because maybe they could go back and share the information or whatever. Because we already know when you hear something you don't like, you go in on everybody. You don't always know how to take criticism. It really does depend on who the person is that's criticizing you. You know what I'm saying? Or calling you out on your shit. For real, for real. So you just want to have an issue with Garcelle at this point, and I hope that you truly have met your match when it comes to Garcelle with that particular situation. Okay, so Erika thinks that Garcelle was trying to make her look bad. No, you can do that on your own, and I'm so glad Garcelle said it. Yes, Garcelle, call her out. Garcelle said, girl, I don't have to make you look bad. You could do that all by yourself, as you are doing. Girl, the way Kyle was like, y'all know Kyle always got to have a big reactions. Love it. Okay. Because that's exactly what I was looking like too. Like, yes, let her know. Like, you could do that all by yourself. All right. And you've been doing a good job, girl. So then Erika said something to Garcelle. I can't remember what it was, but Garcelle basically let her know, like, listen, regardless of what you do, it's not going to affect anything I got going over here, whether it's good or it's bad. Whatever's going on with you does not stop this show over here. Loved it. I said, eat, Garcelle. Eat. Listen, this is what it is. I don't even think Sheree has anything to do with Garcelle being more vocal. I think Garcelle is motherfucking tired. I think Garcelle has been around y'all long enough. She's paid attention. She see how y'all moving, and she motherfucking tired of y'all for real. For real. And I'm glad. What is this? Her second season, her third season? Yeah, because I think she was on when the other lady was on. I can't think of the lady name. I'm seeing her face. I can't think of her name. The one Lisa Rinna ended up sliding, her good friend. Then she was here last season. So she on her third time's a charm, baby. Because she's ready to get in y'all. So I'm definitely here for, like, eat, Garcelle, eat. So then Kyle hops in and says, well, listen, I think that Sutton and Erika got some issues that they need to work out. I think they care about each other. They just need to have a quick little conversation, right? So then Sutton said, yes, and I'll give you a call, because Sutton wanted to clue her in on what the attorney wanted with her, trying to give you a heads up or whatever, right? Or not really a heads up, she just want to fill you in. So then Sutton says, I'll give you a call, and then Erika says, please don't. No, please don't call. Garcelle, Sutton, I wouldn't do nothing. I would not do a single thing. So if she don't want you to call, you don't got to call. Come on. It's okay, girl. Come on. I'm gonna be all right tonight. Come on, Usher. All right. And I will usher my ass right out that restaurant. Won't get her no call, won't get her no update, won't clue her in about nothing. And I would literally let her go down bad. Cause I think that was a conversation too. Like, if she wanted to mess up her life, she can or something. I feel like Garcelle may have told her, like, yeah, good, you're doing a good job of it. Like, carry on, like, blow your life up. I don't give a girl. Okay, since it's so much of a problem for me to bring up an issue, then I'm gonna let you got it. Don't come this way, ma'am. You got it, girl. Live your life, your best one. You don't ever have to worry about me inquiring about what you got going on. Okay, so there's that. It was a cute episode. Definitely enjoyed it. All right, I only wanted to cover the high parts of the show, so I hope you guys go ahead and let me know your thoughts down below. Like the video, okay, all that great stuff. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that as well. Feel free to follow me over there on the Instagram as well as the Twitter at Jamithatsme, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.